Picture this. A stranger opens a credit card using your identity. Chilling, isn't it? Identity theft occurs more frequently than many comprehend. In just 2024, the FTC documented over 1.1 million identity theft cases across the U.S. That's over 3,000 individuals each day discovering their financial world turned upside down. But there's more that usually goes unsaid. Remedying identity theft is no simple task. On average, victims spend 7 to 200 hours trying to rectify everything. That's days, sometimes even weeks, filled with paperwork, phone calls, police reports, disputes with credit bureaus, and constantly explaining to lenders that you weren't the one responsible. Consider the implications. Time away from work, added stress on loved ones, late nights battling banks, all just to return to your previous state. Even after investing all that effort, numerous victims discover their credit scores can take months or years to completely rebound. In 2023, Megan received an alert from RepGuard indicating her information was involved in a data breach. Thankfully, she had frozen her credit the year before. A week later, she received a letter stating there was an attempt to open an auto loan in her name, but it couldn't proceed as her credit file was locked. No damage done and no new debt was incurred. A quick freeze halted fraud in its tracks, no cleanup necessary. After the 2017 Equifax breach, a man in Texas chose to freeze his credit. The following tax season, he got a notice saying someone had attempted to file a fraudulent return using his Social Security number. Thanks to his frozen credit, the scammer couldn't open the necessary prepaid refund card. His real refund processed without issue. Freezes can also shield you from refund scams reliant on new accounts. Carlos had his wallet stolen, including his driver's license. Rather than worry about potential new credit cards in his name, he froze his credit that very day. 6 months later, no suspicious accounts came to light. The freeze empowered him, dramatically reducing his anxiety. Credit freezes provide immediate protection that you control. While these accounts are uplifting, many others highlight the dangers of not freezing your credit. In 2022, a major retailer was breached and they reached out to Sarah. Sarah ignored the letter, and Sarah never froze her credit after a major retailer's data breach. A few months later, she discovered a $20,000 personal loan inexplicably opened in her name. It took her over a year to clear her credit report and prove it was fraudulent. Her credit score suffered an 80-point drop during that time. Cleanup can be a lengthy ordeal. A freeze might have eliminated this account entirely. A scammer utilized Michael's personal information to apply for numerous rental apartments. Michael only learned about it when debt collectors began reaching out for unpaid rent. Since his credit wasn't frozen, those applications went through. Housing and utility fraud is prevalent and often complicated to contest. Jerry discovered a phony business credit card opened under his name. This fraud accrued $8,000 before he caught on. The bank froze his business credit line for investigation, significantly affecting his cash flow. Small business owners are prime targets. Securing a freeze is an affordable insurance option. Someone could easily open a credit card in your name tomorrow. So how do you freeze your credit, you ask? Let's start with Equifax. Got to www.equifax.com. Personal Credit Report Services, Credit Freeze. Visit the Equifax Credit Freeze webpage. Click Place or Manage a Freeze. Log in or set up a My Equifax account. Follow directions to implement a freeze on your credit. You'll receive an email confirmation once your freeze is active. You can call Equifax as well. Call 1-800-685-11111 for NY residents, 1-800-349-9960, and follow the automated prompts. Now let's do the same for Experian website. https://www.experian.com Freeze Center. HTML head to Experian's Freeze Center. Click Get Started, create a free account or log in. Complete identity verification, SSN, birth date, security inquiries. Select to freeze your credit. Experian will supply a PIN or password for future unfreezing. You can freeze your credit over the phone. call 1-888-397-3742 and choose the option for a security freeze. Finally, TransUnion. Go to http://transunion.com, credit freeze. Navigate to TransUnion's credit freeze page. Click Add a freeze, log in or create a TransUnion account. Verify your identity and confirm your freeze request. You'll receive a confirmation verifying the freeze is active. To freeze TransUnion by phone, call 1-888-909-8872. After freezing your credit, keep your confirmation details and PINs safe. You'll need them to lift or temporarily thaw your freeze. You can unfreeze your credit anytime, either online or by phone, usually instantaneously. Initiating a credit freeze is your first step. Enhance your protection with real-time alerts from RepGuard. Stay ahead of thieves targeting your identity. Dig deeper into protection. Explore RepGuard. Receive alerts when your information surfaces online. All links mentioned are in the description. And here you are. Your credit is officially frozen with all 3 bureaus. You've just taken a monumental step to guard your financial well-being. Don't stop here, though. While a credit freeze keeps new accounts from being opened, it won't provide alerts if your personal info appears on the dark web or is sold by data brokers. This is why I suggest incorporating monitoring tools like RepGuard, so you'll be alerted immediately if your data is ever compromised. Take a quick minute now to check the links below for a valuable resource. A concise one-page guide that outlines these steps and equips you with quick links to freeze or thaw your credit anytime. If you found this information helpful, please click the like button, subscribe, and share this video with your loved ones. Each share has the potential to save someone weeks, even months, of recovering from identity theft.